Most consumer businesses are small and micro enterprises. We have 180 million market entities, but over 90 million are individual businesses. A large portion of China's market economy entities are small and micro enterprises. We can't rely on tech companies to solve massive employment or generate huge tax revenues. Instead, we depend on the consumer service industry, traditional businesses, and small and micro enterprises. These truly sustain China's economy. They are the stabilizers. Stable jobs ensure people's livelihoods, which is very important. The second point is that thanks to consumer business development, employment is stable. As for marginal improvements, the increase in per capita income for ordinary people means that people have more money and are able to spend. This continuous rise in per capita income and disposable income levels has actually provided tremendous support for our consumer businesses and consumer technology companies. If we didn't have this continuous increase in per capita disposable income, how can we afford to buy things? How can we afford Apple products or afford to use Tesla or IMAX? We simply couldn't. How can we afford the Huawei Mate 60? Of course, that's very important, but the development of consumer businesses has also generated massive tax revenue. This huge amount of tax revenue is collected by the government and used for industrial policies, which in turn allows us to better support our technology companies and foster the growth of tech enterprises with higher added value. Because technological innovation, before it truly becomes a large-scale company and a standard part of people's lives, needs this kind of support. Before it becomes a technology and product validated by the market, it mostly relies on profitability that may require substantial support and assistance from social capital, state capital, or technological subsidies. It is a capital-intensive industry that needs this kind of backing. This industry is knowledge-driven, technology-intensive, and capital-intensive. Without sustained capital support, it's difficult for it to develop and mature. This is true for Tesla and SpaceX. So, behind any technological discipline, this support is essential. For knowledge, technology, and talent-intensive industries, they need tax revenue from the consumer service sector to support the progress and development of tech companies and the iteration and upgrading of products and technologies. Thirdly, in this process, the development of consumer technology is like two sides of a coin. People are the goal, technology is not. The goal is human well-being. The joint development of technology and the consumer service industry is essential. Finance improves ordinary lives. This resolves our New Era's principal contradiction. So, what's the main contradiction now? It's between people's ever-growing needs for a better life and unbalanced, inadequate development of productive forces. This is the principal social contradiction, and only this way can we resolve it. This is the main contradiction facing the country, and only then can the current principal contradiction be alleviated and resolved. At the same time, the consumer industry's development created many scenarios, generated massive consumer demand, and provided many consumption experiences. This benefits technology companies, giving them better market insights and a deeper understanding of people's needs and trends. Factory demand, in turn, reshapes supply, making our technology, our scientific advancements, and our technological iterations more precise. Technological progress is faster, and market prospects are broader. This is our technological competitiveness, because our science and technology must step out of the laboratory, be accepted by the market, and embraced by the public. It must have social, product, and economic value. We can't just leave it on the shelf as a research and development product, used only in the lab or on blueprints. Ultimately, it has to enter society and create value. Only when accepted and loved by the public, becoming a product people eager to own, can it truly generate economic value. Only good products, technology, and science truly stand the test of time. What does that mean? It means genuinely creating social value and providing benefits to people. This makes for advanced, progressive technology. So we shouldn't have to choose between technology and consumption. Our policies need to reflect this.
Mhm.
Of course, I understand the current capital market isn't doing well and there are limited funds for issuance. Financial resources are limited, but we must focus efforts on major tasks, like addressing technological advancement and overcoming bottlenecks in key tech fields. I fully support this. However, we shouldn't have to choose between technology and consumers. We shouldn't artificially create opposition or force a choice between the two. As I mentioned earlier, these policies, the direction of these investments, and our arrangements in the capital market actually imply this kind of discrimination and a forced either or choice. This is detrimental to technology and consumption development, and in the long run, it suppresses technological progress. That's why I feel the need to speak out. Many haven't realized this, and it's easy to
Mhm.
stumble into it unnoticed.